Lab safety rules. Basically, safety precautions in the laboratory involve good planning and common sense in the use of chemicals and equipment. Conducting experiments is perfectly safe as long as a few simple rules and precautions are adhered to, like the following. Number 1. In emergency, if asked to evacuate the laboratory, use the nearest exit to move out in a quiet, orderly manner. Do not stop to collect personal belongings. Do not re-enter the building until asked to do so. Number 2. Do not enter the laboratory until asked by the teacher. 3. Some form of footwear should be worn at all times in the laboratory. Lab coats, gloves, and goggles must be worn for safety. Number 4. Eating or drinking is not permitted in the laboratory. 5. Experiment assigned or approved by the teacher should only be done, and safety goggles should be used when instructed. Number 6. Any accidents, even the minor ones, should be reported to the teacher. 7. Chemicals should not be touched with hands unless directed by the teacher. A clean spatula should be used. 8. Never taste a chemical or any solution. Number 9. While observing the odor or smell of a substance, do not hold your face directly over the container. Waft a small amount of the vapor towards you by sweeping your hand over the top of the container. Number 10. If an acid or some chemical is spilled on the clothing or skin, wash it off immediately with plenty of water. Number 11. When heating a test tube, always direct the mouth away from yourself and other members of the class. Hold the test tube with the holder at an angle. 12. Allow enough time for hot glassware to cool. Remember, hot glass looks like cool glass. Number 13. When using a concentrated acid, always add with constant stirring the acid to water. 14. Never put your thumb or finger over the end of the test tube when shaking. Stopper the tube with a cork or bag. Number 15. While pouring a liquid, hold the bottle with a label in palm of hand. This prevents drip on label and ensures that the drips will not be grasped by the next user. 16. Throw all solid waste into the rubbish bin provided, never in the sink. 17. Unused chemical should not be returned to the stock bottle. If the quantity is large and it could be used again, then it should be stored in separate labeled bottle. 18. Always check the name on a bottle is exactly that of the chemical you require. Number 19. Always wash your hands after practical work. Number 20. Never put your head or clothes near a Bunsen burner flame. Long hair should be tied back. Adjust the Bunsen burner to give a luminous flame, a hole closed when you are not using it. 21. Never hold bottles by the neck. 22. You should know the location of and how to shut off utilities. 23. You should know the location and proper operation of fire extinguisher. Number 24. A well-supplied first aid kit should be provided. Charts showing proper treatment for specific injuries should be prominently pasted. Number 25. At the end of the practical work, power, gas, and water should be turned off and apparatus and benches left clean and tidy for the next class.